Namaste. Welcome to New Moon Flow. This is all levels flow. I apologize for it being a little dim in here. Still working on getting the lighting at this new space. But honestly, you shouldn't have to watch me too much. This class is meant for people that have some movement experience, but don't let that discourage you if you don't have a lot. I'll walk you through all the asanas, and it's just meant to be a balancing, energizing flow where you'll feel both maybe invigorated in a way, but also find some stillness in your mind. So with that said, we'll begin in child's pose. Not typically this would be in seated meditation, but we will do one towards the end. So if you need to dip out at all, just make sure you take yourself to at least a seated position or a shavasana at the end of your practice. And if you need to add or subtract postures as you need to, you can do that as well. We'll do a little bit of chanting, but less than a normal class. And if you want to listen along, you can, or feel free to chant as well. So we'll begin in balasana or baby pose, commonly known colloquially as child's pose. So bringing your knees apart if that suits you. I prefer this version. Your palms forward. And before we find stillness, we're going to bend our elbows, bring our palms into prayer position, Anjali Mudra, the third eye. Allow the hips to sink back towards the heels. And then rest your forehead if you're able. I'll just look up to you to speak and work into the wrists a bit here. Just moving your wrists, not too quickly or slowly, just some moderate pace. Massaging through your hands, they serve us all day long. And then if you're able to, bring your palms to prayer, the thumbs to the back of the head, walk the elbows a little forward and pause there. And you could also bring your palms face down if you ever need to in the traditional balasana. And just for a moment here in our 60-minute class, we'll pause to just appreciate the abundance that allows us to be here today. The mind is running a bit, let it run. And start to tune in with your breathing. Don't try to repress the thoughts. Just notice how you're breathing today. Watch the thoughts like a cloud would be passing. Expanding the lungs, reaching out in all directions with your inhale. And then sinking and melting further into the earth with every exhale. 3 more breaths here. And if you've got it, tune in with your Ujjayi pranayama. Slight contraction of the epiglottis back of the throat, creating a straw shape, smaller space and a snoring sound vibration, perhaps even a bit like a wave you could imagine. Pulling the wave in, and then sending it back away, back out. Last breath here. Throughout your class, allow your breathing to be the most important function of your practice, linking it with your movement, bringing your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, come up onto your knees, bring your knees together, and we'll get started with some movement as we just have a short period for class today. Pressing down through your palms, separating your knees, press down through your feet. And inhale, drop the belly down, turning your gaze up. Look beyond the nose. Exhale, curl and round, tap your tailbone, pubis, toe, navel. Cat and cow pose, Marjryasana, Vitalasana. Flexion, extension of the spine. Like one fluid wave with your breathing. Inhale, look up. Exhale, you look to the navel. Continue equalizing the pressure in your hands and feet, passing the floor away. And if you'd like to add any just fluid movements, maybe you haven't checked in today with your body, you can wag through the bum, take some waves through the spine, or even sink back a few times towards that balasana if that feels good. So just listen to your body, kind of work out any little creaks or cracks for the next 30 seconds or so. Maybe even you can flip the wrists back towards the thighs if you wish. Just let it be fluid. And when you're feeling a little more satisfied with that, going to bring your palms back forward if you flip them, tucking through your right toes, and just begin to stretch your back leg. So this is kind of a gentler pre-new moon flow, so taking time to stretch a little bit here before we dive into our standing flow. Pressing through the second side, dropping the right. Keeping the hips nice and square to the floor. And if you work with the bandhas, start to pull the lower bandha in, mula bandha, pull the navel in. Keeping your spine in one line. And then as you're ready, you can stretch back through both legs, making a nice plank position. Don't feel bad if you have to use your knees, and take Ashtanga Namaskar as you lower. Otherwise, inhale, breathing, look down. Exhale, elbows in, lower, or knees, chest, chin, look forward. Inhale, push your toes, look up. Upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, push up and back. You can bend your knees if you need to. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Making your spine nice and long. If you wish to, you can pedal through your feet. It's a natural function I find for many students. Eventually, perhaps they'll feel good to go directly to stillness. And then again, at any time that we take this pose, downward facing dog, you may also take child's pose. This is a restful practice in some ways, and energetic in others. You can take more or less as you need. Turn your gaze to the navel and breathe. 1. Again, that ocean-like breath that we began to work with. 2. 3. Hearing the sound of the breath, hearing all the sounds around you. 4. And 5. Slowly take many steps, tiptoe to the top of your mat to Uttanasana. And just let your feet separate slightly, hang down, bow the head. If you wish to, you can paddle through the feet a little bit, grab the elbows. Just breathing into your body. And then grounding through your feet, lifting slightly the inner arches, pressing through the heels, anchoring the toes, start to roll up as if you're about to stack your vertebrae like building blocks. Reach your arms up last. I'll fix the camera here 1 minute. Looking up to the ceiling. There we go. New spot. Whoops. New area. Okay, I think that should cover it. All right, so from here, we'll take Om. And if you don't feel comfortable chanting, just listen and feel the vibration. Samastiti for Om. Empty out all the stale air. Inhale, breathing. Inhale and exhale. Palms down by your sides, Surya Namaskar A variation, feet together. Inhale, draw your arms up, gaze up, look up to the sky. Exhale, bow and fold. You can bend your knees if you need to. Palms could touch the mat or fingertips are okay. Inhale, head up, gazing forward. Exhale, step or jump back, depending on your level. First one, lower down from your plank. Inhale, hunch, come up, upward facing dog. Exhale, chop, downward facing dog. Now try to be still and breathe. Look towards the navel without straining the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look where you want to go. You can walk several steps as we did before, or bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow and fold. Forehead close to the knees as you can. Inhale, take it up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi, or arms down by the sky if you'd like, Tadasana. Okay, second one, adding on, feet are together still. If you need to, you can separate them hips width, but I suggest keeping them together and knees together. Bend the knees, sit down, Utkatasana, sit real low. Inhale, arms up. Ekam. Belly in. Exhale, dve. Bow and fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, Trini. Look up. Likely your hands will want to come to your shins to make your spine flat, or you can keep your palms down. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, Ashtanga Namaskar, or Chaturanga all the way flat. Inhale, come up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, adding Virabhadrasana A. Press your left heel down, 45-degree angle here. See if you can see my foot. Stepping your right foot forward. Inhale, draw the arms up. Try to square off your hips. You can press your left palm forward, gain your palms overhead, and look up if you can. Next, exhale breath, come down, frame your foot, lower down, Chaturanga, or Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, come up, upward dog or cobra if you need. Exhale, downward dog, second one, right away. Ground your right heel, step your left hip forward, your right foot slightly angled to the top right corner. Inhale, arms come up or out. Right hip square to the front. Drop your head back. Taking an extra inhale today. And then exhale, come down. Slowly. With your exhale, you want to lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or again, if you're a beginner, need some time to process, or you're tired, come down, whatever reason, you can take Balasana as well. Stay there. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that's enough. 4. And 5. If you were in Balasana, child, come back to our downward dog. Gazing forward where you want to go. Take many steps or bend the knees and hop forward. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, bow into your legs. Bend the knees, sit down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Belly in, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi, Tadasana. Pause and breathe. Beautiful. Now we'll add on a bit here. Inhale, rising the arms up. Exhale, bow and fold. Don't hurry. Play. Inhale, Trini, gaze forward. Chaturanga, jump or step back. Lower. Inhale, punch. Exhale, chopped. Now we're gonna ground the leg, step the right foot forward, and we're gonna take 5 breaths here. So we've been here before. Coming up, get your left hip a little more forward to the front, and rise your arms up. If you're able to, gaze forward. If you can, on top of position, gaze up to the sky. 1. It's an inward focus, but the eyes are averted to the ceiling. 2. Bend that front knee, back leg straight. 3. 4. And 5, straighten your right leg. Keep looking up. Beginners, you can change your gaze, but try to turn your right toe now to the back of your room. Turn the left toes as well. Right toes to the back right corner of your mat. When your hips are squared, your new front, bend your knee. Sink into your new warrior 1 here. Virabhadrasana A, virtuous warrior. Breathe there. Pull the belly in, engaging the bandhas. And again, circulating the breathing. Clearing the channels. 2 more breaths. And slowly change. Open your right arm to warrior 2. Turn your right toes to the side. Now we have heel to arch alignment. Maybe for the first one, you want to bend your knee, bounce a few times, step the knee over the ankle. Reach your arms in both directions. Don't let the hands get lazy. Keep the energy. Look over the front. Your middle finger, 1. 2, keep that front knee bent, back leg straight, outer arch down the foot. 3, pulling the navel in, engaging gently inner thighs, lunge into that front leg. 4, and straighten the leg. 5, inhale, turning back to the front that we had before, bend into your knee. Maybe you need to bounce, or maybe you're right away there. Turn your gaze to the front and breathe. 1. Good. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Press so much down through the outer arch of your back foot. Inner arch may slightly lift. 2 more breaths. And change. Take a breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame your foot. Turn your left hip back forward. Beginners, step back and flow through your vinyasa, just as we did. Advanced, maybe you want to frame the foot. Keep your left leg up like you're doing a standing split. And then pull your right heel into your bump. And jump back if you want. Inhale, come up. And if it wants to be back for today. Anyway, good to try things, but be careful, be safe, since I'm not there with you in physical form anyway. So once you get back to your down dog, take a moment to let that marinate. Circulate the breath again. Imagine pulling the prana at the third eye. If it's too much, just drop down for a few restorative breaths in your balasana. You can also massage the wrists as we did in the beginning of class. 3 more breaths. Just letting the heart beat here. Expanding the ribs. We'll move on once again. If you were in child's, let's inhale to shift back to a table and exhale back up to your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now focusing on our right side. Right leg, inhale, lift it up to the sky. Lift higher, bend your knee, turn your right hip to the right. Keep anchoring your left heel down and reground through your right hand as well. Okay, let's work some core. Inhale, reach the toes up. Straight leg. Exhale, tap your right elbow. Good. Inhale, shift it up. Exhale, left elbow. Tap. Inhale up. Center. Tap. Last one. come forward, drop the back knee, plant the right foot. Ashwin reach back the palms down, lunge deep. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms come up. And then if you have a little more flexibility, you could try reaching back a bit or just look forward. You can always bring the hands to the thigh if you need. 3 more breathing. 2. 3, soft face, deep breath. 4, belly in. And 5, slowly come down, plant the hands. Now we're going to keep the back toes involved. Lunge forward, look up. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the right leg. You might stop right away or maybe you get your forehead to the knee. Point your toe for now. Inhale, lunging forward. Anjaneyasana, exhale, go back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half Lord Hanuman pose. The monkey god. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Again, we're pointing the foot, stretching top of the foot here. Make your ballerina foot. Last time, come forward. Stretch through the throat, look up, and then exhale, go back. So it's okay if your leg's bent, no problem. You have to love your body as it is now, okay? So straighten your leg if you can. Bow your head. If you need blocks or books or fingertips, you can be up like this. Maybe your knees bent. Just make it work for you. 3 more breathing. Appreciating your body. 4. And 5. Now we'll lunge forward, back to a nice low lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, pause. Right arm now. Inhale, open the right arm up to the sky. Beginners, stop there. Exhale, intermediate, bend your back leg. Reach back, grab your foot. Or maybe there's some experts out there. And lunging into your right leg. Pausing there. Again, your arm could be up to the sky with your leg down. Turn the gaze up, Antaradrishti, 2. Don't strain, just breathe. 3. Need a little more, roll to the outer arch of your right foot. Don't change the gaze. 4. And 5, release. Inhale, reaching arm up, foot back down to the ground. Exhale. Okay, so similarly, now we'll straighten the back leg. Make sure you're nice and stable. Ashta Chandrasana, often called crescent lunge, sometimes also called Anjaneyasana. Inhale, coming all the way up. Our toes are forward, different than the lunge we did before. Exhale, stay there. Inhale again. Exhale, come down, frame your foot. Similar flow that we just did, a little dynamic stretching. Inhale, low lunge, look forward, back knee is lifted. Exhale, straighten your leg. This time, lift the toes if you can. Bow the head. Inhale, gaze forward, lunge. Exhale, go back. Inhale, you're moving with your breathing. Last one, lunge forward. And when you go back, stay back. Lift the toes again. Square the hips off. Kind of a wide pyramid pose, except for I'm on my heel and the back toe. And then as you're ready, try to lower the right foot. Follow it. 2. And you could be on fingertips maybe, or maybe have a bent knee in the front, but your back leg is straight. 3. 4. And 5. Pavrita Trikonasana. Bend your right knee. Inhale just enough to hop your left foot forward about 3 feet, maybe 2 from your front foot. 45-degree angle to the front leg. Keep your left hand likely on your fingertips outside your foot. Inhale, open that hand back up just like we did before. And if you're more advanced, maybe you can bring the hand down flat. Or maybe you can bring your hand down outside of your foot. So try and look up. 2, 3, passing through both feet, engage in the bandhas, 4, and 5. Slowly bring the hand down. Great. Exhale, shift into your right leg, all of your weight. Inhale, lift your left leg up high as you can. Maybe it's not high at all. Maybe you can get a little higher. Bow your forehead down. Good. And bend your knee in. And then try to straighten your leg again from there. And if you're able to, shift the weight into your right leg. Open your left hand up to the sky. Ardha Chandrasana. And if you're able to go further, maybe try to grab your back leg. Gently pull the heel into the bum. Or if you'd like, kick the foot into the hand softly. 2 more breathing. Last breath. Slowly release down. Your hand. 3 Shiva squats. So turn your left hip down. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee behind your right. Sit down. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Last time, come up. Exhale, come down. This time, inhale, come up. Bring your right foot outside of your left. And rise up with your ankles crossed. So I'll turn to face you. Inhale, draw the arms up overhead. And exhale, reaching like a dancer over to the side. So left arm reaching up and over. Right arm, you can step it, or right leg step it a little forward. Dancing Lord Shiva. Maybe feeling elegant. Inhale, come back up to the center. Fingers back towards your base. Exhale, fingers towards your wrists. And then step your feet together. So you're still facing the same way. Take a breath in. Just did a lot of asanas. Take a breath out. Let's do our second side via Vinyasa. So inhale, rising the arms up overhead. Gaze up, look up if you're able. Exhale, fold. You can always bend the knees if you need to, or keep coming down. Flat, straight legs, flat back. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step back, jump back. Lower down. Inhale, come up. Punch. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, 5 breathing or knees apart, feet together, Balasana. Your choice. Maybe your wrists need a little massage. They do a lot for you. Maybe you want to take a moment for gratitude again. It's a practice, really, so don't feel bad if you don't feel grateful all the time. As we start to practice it more, it happens just like a feeling, any other feeling. Okay, if you're in child's pose, let's meet our other friends in downward dog. And we'll do our second side. So it might feel different, just let it be as it is. Do your best left leg. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, gently open the hip. Keep the weight in both of your hands. And your back foot. Some core. Inhale, leg up. Tap your left side, left elbow. Inhale up, tap right. Inhale up, tap center. Inhale, last time, reach up higher, bring it forward softly as you can. Got a little wild there for me. And then Ashwin Sanchalanasana, horse rider pose, reach your arms down towards your towards the floor, lunge deep, and then inhale Anjaneyasana. Arms up, you can look forward. If you can, palms together. If you want to start looking back, lifting your chest, keep anchored through the back foot, lunge in the front leg. Don't worry if you're not back bending today. Also look forward. 3 more breathing. And slowly come back up. If you're in the bend, bow the hands down. For our dynamic flow, inhale Anjaneyasana, lunge forward. Exhale Ardha Hanumanasana. Point the right toe, stretch the top of the foot, the back of the hamstring and bone. Inhale, lunging forward. Really fluid, don't hurry. Exhale, come back. Inhale again. Exhale back. Inhale again, come forward. Last time, go back, stay back. And again, maybe it looks different. Your knees a little bent, your hands are up higher. Whatever you can do, imagine or try to bring your forehead down. Pause and stretch, and like arrow to a target, send your breath to the space of greatest resistance. Bring the mind back to the body. If it drifted, let's shift forward. Inhale, lunging. Exhale there, planting your right palm on the mat. Left arm. Inhale, open it up to the sky. Beginners, stay there. More advanced. Exhale, bend your back foot. Reach it back and grab it. You can pull in gently if you'd like. Don't harm your knee. And if you can, maybe you want to roll to the outside arch of your foot. If it's too intense, gently roll back. Pick a drishti, a place for your gaze to rest. Usually there are about 9 drishtis in Ashtanga, but this is more like Vinyasa hatha class. So if you cannot look at a traditional drishti space, find something to let your eyes rest upon. And simply breathe. And change. Inhale, coming back up to the center. Exhale, bring your hand back down. So we'll do the same thing, dynamic flow from our Ashta Chandrasana or crescent moon lunge, also known as Anjaneyasana as well. So straighten your back leg, making sure we have stability here. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale there. Inhale again, deep lunge. Stretch that back leg. Exhale, come down, plant the palms for our flow. Inhale, gazing forward. We're still off the back heel. Exhale. We're on the back toes. We're lifting the front toes. Bow the head. 4 more. Inhale, fluidly. Gaze forward. Let's watch the time here. Exhale, go back. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs, lifting your front toe. And when you're ready, go back, stay back. So my back heel's lifted, my front toe is lifted. And then see if you can place the front toe down. Maybe the hands come to the floor. Bow the head. In this version, that extended pyramid pose shape a bit. You can keep your back heel up. One more breath. And then let's jump forward. Bend your right knee, or your left knee. Pop your right foot in. About 2 feet, 45-degree angle from the front foot with your heel and your back heel in line. Square the hips. Plant your right hand down on the mat. It could be inside the foot. More experience outside of the foot is fine. And then open up again for your Pavrita Trikonasana. Anchor the back foot. If you're able, turn the gaze up and breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly bring the hand down. Frame the foot. Now we'll lift our back leg up and gently find our standing split. You can bend the knee and try to lift your leg up even higher. Straighten the leg, bow over your left leg. And then if you'd like to, take your half moon, turn your right hip more to the right. Bring your right hand up to the sky or your hip. And if you're able, you could bend your back leg and even pull your heel gently into your bum. Or softly roll the shoulder a bit open, kick the foot into the hand. It's totally fine if you're working with balance. It's not something that a lot of people do every day. So fall out, come back in, breathe again. So practice. And as you're ready, slowly release the leg for our Shiva squats. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hand comes down. 3 Shiva squats. Turn the right hip down. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knee behind your other. Come up, inhale. Exhale, sit. Inhale up. Exhale, sit. Inhale up, and then this time bring your right foot outside of your outside arch. So same as before, outside arches by each other, rising up, inhale. So you come a little bit this way, so leaning over for your dancing Lord Shiva. You can even step your left foot more out if you'd like. And then bringing yourself back to the center, flexing your wrist back towards your face, back towards your wrist, and back down to Tadasana. Just feeling the energy moving through the channels, the nadis. Feel the blood through the veins, allow your heart to beat. And now let's take our Vinyasa. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, take the gaze up. Exhale, step or jump back. And lower. Inhale, rising up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or if you'd like, knees wide, feet together, child's pose. 2, 3, 4, breathing, and 5. Balasanas, come back to meet our downward dogs. Let's do some standing balancing. So looking forward, you can take many steps to land in between your hands, or bend your knees and hop forward. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, bow. And we'll rise again. Inhale, saluting the sun, upward salute. Exhale, Samastiti. Next, we'll do eagle pose, one of my favorite postures for all the major joints. Feet together. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, give yourself a hug, right arm under the left. Beginner stop. More advanced, back to the palms. Touch your elbows, must stay crossed. Interlace your grip if your elbows can stay crossed, your wrists are straight. Bend the knees, sit down. You can stay here, beginners, in your chair. Or right leg high up over, wrap to a squeeze, maybe the toe gets there today. If you're falling out, sit down low. If you're losing your balance, lift your chest up. Don't lean forward, hold it. Squeeze the inner thighs. Pull the navel in. 4, and 5. Second side, feet together. Inhale, arms up. You know what to do. Left arm underneath. Beginners, the hug. Otherwise, back to the palms. Only if you can keep the wrist straight. Interlace the grip, don't force it. Bend the knees, sit down, pull the shoulders down. Right leg stays, left leg high up over. May not hook the toes today, or maybe. Explore it. If not, let it go. Sit down. Knees to the left slightly, upper body to the right. Everything is in one straight line. Hold it. But breathe into it. You're only this shape. Breathe. And change. Release. Inhale, arms up. Too much energy. Exhale, arms down. Awesome, guys. Okay. Continuing on with our balancing. So again, different levels. Take what you can. Lock your left leg. Dandiyamana Dhanurasana. So locking your left leg, right leg will come up. Keep it like a heel away from your body, like stork pose. For some of us, we'll balance here. If even this can be very difficult, touch your toe down. Otherwise, so close to the wall here. Open your chest and round down. Try to get your foot underneath, your hands underneath your foot. Inhale, kick your heel out. Stay there. Or exhale, come down. Bring your forehead to your knees. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Bend the knee. Exhale, come back up. Take a little half-second back bend if you wish. Breathe, center. Right leg locked, left leg come up again. This could be enough. It's hard to balance, especially if you sprain your ankles a million times, like I have. Okay, so lift your ages ago though, so I'm healed. So I used to not be able to do this. If you can, imagine that. This was hard, and maybe it is for you, so you can stay here, or you can touch your toe. If you're ready, inhale, open your chest, and round down belly. Underneath the foot with the hands if you can. Inhale, kick the heel out. And exhale, bend the forehead to the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up and releasing the foot down. Again, maybe a little half-second back bend. Great, so then we're going to string 2 balancing postures together and then work our way to the floor. It's just an hour class, and so gotta wind down kind of early. So we're going to do dancer pose into our figure 4 pose, a back bend into a nice hip opener balance. So if you need to take a break in between, do so. So this time we'll start with our right elbow into the side body. So reach down, pick up your foot, keep your knees zipped up together. Again, Sarana Rajasana is a posture on its own. Stay here. If you can go further, inhale, get your left arm up, and exhale, kick your foot into your hand, big toe up over the head. Don't stop kicking. Keep your right foot coming up over your head, your right hip being into the mat. Your left shoulder needs to be reaching forward. Left arm reaching forward. Kick the big toe up. Kick up, kick harder, and slowly kick to come out. Bring your knee back up to that balance that we were at. Start pose, and then cross the ankle atop the thigh, and sit down. Into a chair, figure 4 chair, fierce pose. You can bring the elbows down to rest. Pausing here. Inhale, coming back up, stork. Exhale down. Nice job. So second one, Dhanurasana. It's a fierce pose. Forgot Sanskrit for that one. So left leg, left arm to the side body. Don't change the hand. Reach down, grab the foot. Lock the right knee without hyperextending these together. And look at you and bring myself together. Okay. Right hand, inhale up. Maybe you take chin mudra, thumb to index. Exhale, you kick. It's a gradual process. Same energy. Kicking the foot into the hand as is reaching you forward. Send the big toe up. Keep the chest lifted. It's okay if you stop right away. Keep angling the left hip back down. It's going to want to turn open. Big toe up, 3. Belly and kick up, 2. Kick and change. Come back, feet together, arms down, breathe. Good job. Now let it go. Take a breath in. Let it go out. Hands at the hips, bend the knees, pop your feet apart. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Inhale to draw your arms up, salute the sun one last time. Exhale, hands down. Malasana. So you can sit like this. Sit on a block if you need something underneath. Lifting the chest, the spine a little bit active here. Again, take a moment, integrate your postures. And change, slowly bring the palms down. Bring your knees to the mat for our puppy pose. So walking the palms kind of forward, so similar, feels like child's pose, but actually our hips are gonna stay up and our chest is gonna go down. My palms are as wide as my mat. Take a breath in and exhale, sink your chest down. Maybe it stops right away. And if there is discomfort, don't fight the discomfort. Just breathe into it, accept it. It's only 5 breaths. Slowly shifting onto the forearms. Slide your legs back onto your belly. Sphinx pose. More flexible. Then you straighten into seal pose. Perhaps you look up. Take a breath. Exhale, lower. Bring your left arm out. Stretching into the shoulder now. Bend your right heel. My left hand's alongside my right shoulder. Chin on the mat. Turn your right foot. Try to plant it down. If this doesn't feel good, or maybe you want to rest your right leg on top of your other leg, you can't get your foot down there, that's okay. Should be a nice sensation for the left shoulder. If not, change something or come out. Slowly roll back onto the belly. Change, second side, so I'll turn around for you. So bringing the right arm out, bend your left heel in. My left hand is underneath my left shoulder, and slowly roll the left arm to the side. Nice deltoid stretch. Stretch across the pecs and the chest. Wherever you feel it most, send your breath there. And slowly come back to the center. As you're ready, gently push yourself into a little baby cobra. Lift up, inhale, and exhale, come down. Bend your knees into your bum. Reach your arms forward and back. Now our biggest back bend for class today. So if you need to, you can reach one arm out and kick one foot at a time, kind of like we did standing dancer. Otherwise, grab both feet or by the ankles if you need to for Dhanurasana, wheel pose, or the Dhanurasana, no, Dhanurasana, yeah. Okay, not full wheel. So belly's down, pelvis down, inhale, kick up. Don't stop breathing, keep kicking. Lift your chest up, look up. 3. Kick up, 2, breathing. And change, come down. Look to the right, belly down, Shavasana, toes and heels out, relax. Don't even move. Just breathe. Feel the heart beating, big chest opener. Opening up, lining for all of our chakras. You can stay there. If you can do a second one, bend your heels in, chin back, last back bend, a little cool down. Reach back, grab the feet. Knees in, not going wider than the hips. Press the pelvis down. Ready? Inhale, kick up. Keep kicking. Allow the chest to open. Kick up, look up. Just like we did in standing. Quads are stretching. Look up, kick up, breathe. 3. Kick up. 2. Kick up. And change. Come down. Beautiful. Look to the left. Relax. Belly down, Shavasana. As you're ready, bring your chin back to the mat. Palms underneath, tuck your toes. So we haven't pushed up from here. If you need to use your knees, it's okay. So elbows in, push up. And back to downward dog. Now we'll come to our seat. Let our spine get nice and stretched out after our back bending. So look forward where you want to go. Step your feet to the top. Or you can jump if that's in your practice. Through and sit down. I just slide myself back a little bit. Paschimottanasana. Get to a seat any way you need to. Legs straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward. I'm going to take my toes. You can take the outsides of your feet somewhere else. Maybe back here if you need to. Wherever you are, bow forward. From wherever you're at, lift the chest. Exhale, bow down. Forward fold. Even if you're up kind of high, keep stretching through the spine. Fix the gaze. Don't look around the room. Breathe. As you're ready, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale there. Slowly bring your palms by you. Belly, thumb forward, lie down on your spine. Give your knees a little hug into the chest. Check the time here. Don't want to keep you guys beyond the time. Okay, so right leg in. Interlace the grip on top of the knee. And then exhale, squeeze your knee. Pause. Keep squeezing, tricep strength. And then bicep strength, excuse me. And then inhale, lift your leg up, rotate through the ankle. And we're going to bring the leg cross. So if you're able, I don't have the space for the wall. You can drop your leg all the way across. Otherwise, you can bend your knee, bring it across your body, and take a little twist. I like to take my hands sometimes to cactus arms, bending the elbows in a 90-degree angle, bringing everything out after our nice invigorating practice. So hopefully, bringing yourself now to a more restful state. To allow your body to sink down into the whole planet that holds you. And rest your awareness on the breathing, the rising and the filling, the falling and the empty. Inhale, bring your leg back into the chest. Exhale, squeeze. And let the leg go back straight. Inhale. Exhale. Second one, inhale, left knee in. Interlace the grip below the knee. Exhale, squeeze on your next breath, knee in towards the chest. Shoulders down, chin gently to the chest, and engaging Jalandhara bond. Breathe and pull there. If your eyes are open, don't even blink them, just look at one spot. As you're ready, pull one more time, and then exhale, release the leg. Working to the toes a little bit, the ankle, and you can keep the leg straight and draw it across the body for a twist if you like, or you can bend the knee, keep your bottom leg straight. Hands are like a little cactus. If that's too much, you can straighten your arms. You can change the angle by bending your knee up or down, or maybe you can reach and grab the toes if you like that version. And then just set it, let it be, breathe. Slowly allowing yourself to relax more into the shape, forming the shape, soften the face and deepen the breath. And then change, slowly bend that knee, bring the leg back into the center. Beginners, both legs come up to the wall, so to speak, Viparita Karani, legs up to the sky. More advanced, or if you're wanting to try, tuck your chin, palms down, Halasana, stretch through the spine, reach the toes back over the head. Interlace grip if you want to, if you're able. And as you're ready, slowly lower yourself down. If there's any final movements you need to do to feel like you could be content in your practice today before our final Shavasana, feel free to do those things now. Okay? So take a minute to do that, or if you want to suit up with some socks or something. Otherwise, we'll begin just to lie down on the spine, and I will leave you in your own Shavasana today. Usually we do a seated meditation, guided meditation at the end, but instead I'll just count you into your Shavasana and allow you to kind of come up as you need to. So you're still on your back here, allowing your feet to go nice and wide. Just going to tune down the tunes. So feet are nice and wide, heels are falling in, toes are draping open, calves are melting into the floor, releasing the bum, pelvis is watery, the upper layer of your body is breathing, reaching towards the ceiling and beyond to the vastness of space around us, limitless space. And meanwhile, lower layer of your body, contacting the floor, is being sunken in even further by those upper layers, getting closer and closer to the earth that supports you, sustains you, which you are an inseparable part. A whole planet beneath you, cradling you with love, and a whole vastness around you, limitless. And in between, there you are. The time is now, you are here. Breathing in with a tranquil heart, and breathing out with a peaceful smile. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. As your lower half melts into the surface of the earth, your rib cage is rising and filling. Chest is expanding all directions. Feeling the energy down your right arm, palm and fingers, and center of your palm. The left arm, palm and fingers, and center of the palm. Back of the throat, back of the head, top of the head, face, jaw, cheeks, ears, eyes, lips, muscles around the lips and nose, muscles around the eyes. And finally, rest your awareness, the brow center, and drop 2 to 3 inches back. completely absorbed in your final Shavasana. Completely absorbed. No movements needed. My whole body is completely relaxed, absorbed into the oneness around me. Metta, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Ubeka, Parami, Sampano, Iti, Piso, Bhagava, Veta, Paravana, Parami, Sampano, Veta, Paravana, Parami, Sampano, Veta, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita ubeka parami sampano iti piso bhagava. Please take a few moments or minutes to remain in your Shavasana. When you do decide to rise, sit in quiet to feel the effect of your practice. And I hope you could carry some of this meditative state with you off your mats into the rest of your day, rest of your life. Thanks for joining me today. If you wish to donate, my Venmo is at Reibu. Namaste. Thank you all. See you next time.